Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it just like the sunrise. We gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it just like the sunrise. We gonna let it rain. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it just like the sunrise. We gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna light it up. Tonight, we're gonna light it up, babe. Tonight, we're gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna light it up. Tonight, we're gonna light it up, babe. Tonight, we're gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna light it up. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna light it up. Tonight, we're gonna light it up, babe. Tonight, we're gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down.
Does this work now? Yep, looks like it does. Okay, cool.
Just like the sunrise, you know that we're gonna light it up.
Right off the back. Technical difficulties. Right off the back. Ugh. And now we go because it's 3 in the morning. Yeah, man. You just get some sleep. Get some rest, okay? And thanks for dropping by and for the host and the follow. Hopefully I'll get you around. Alrighty. Let's pick back up where we left off. Anything. Was it actually explore this token? Let me just keep this in the background here, just in case. So I can see if something takes my focus or not. I've been trying to drop a shit a framework issue when I'm in this game. Something that's something cancels out my right mouse button. It doesn't say something took it. And yeah. Ah. Okay, let me enable you. Ugh. Do I have the same issue with this mouse? I do not. So this tells me that I do in fact have a mouse problem. Whatever. Don't have too much of an issue for what I'm using this for right now. Hey, Emil, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Don't you have like a little concert thing happening soon? Okay. As for determining what comes next, we must speak to Lord Quintus. Hey, how you been? How's everything been going for you? Before we proceed, tell me what you know of the First Legion and the disposition of their forces. They were preparing for war while the refugees in their care were left to go hungry. A reckless, short-sighted plan that arrests the welfare of the people are sworn to protect. Nevertheless, we cannot compel them to accept our aid. If we were to arrive in force with the intention to do so, we will only incite panic. But perhaps they can be persuaded to follow one of their own. Go with Julius back to the station and have him lead the refugees here. Some may be unwilling or unable to leave, but for the time being, I'll take what we get. I'll take what I can get. Have a note, LSA, and the scouts sent to excite them should excite them should already be at the station. I will also have our other comrades in the area lead their support should be needed. Oh man, reading's hard. Understood? Alright. This would be so much faster if you just let me attune to that area. Right, no, you want me to actually wander the lands and know the other good stuff. I just want to wander the lands later. And by later, I mean never. Yeah, let's say, how you doing? You probably found out that he killed himself. Ichigo, Julius. We arrived just before you did, and too late. Too late for what? What happened? Your boss killed himself. That's what happened. It's Lord Quintus. He took his own life. After the news about the tents, he relieved us of our duties. Then, when he was alone, he... No. No. He wouldn't. Guess he would, actually. Knowing that guy. Think within the others, assisted by the soldiers, have seen to the remains. In due course shall the lectures be afforded a proper burial. He released us from our duty. He wanted us to be free. Free to choose our own fate. Without him to guide us, where I have just this moment spoken with Lucia. Yeah, come on, how you doing? We are ready to commence the transfer of the refugees here to the Camp Broken class. Should they be willing to accept our aid? Some would rather die, but most of us just want to live. Songs and standards be damned. We just want to live. How you been, Akuma? We'll need to speak with the refugees. They'll have to decide for themselves if they wish to come with us. If any would prefer to stay, we can have supplies brought over for them. It'll be a hard journey for the others, but we'll see they reach our camp safely. I, I, it was, it was only ever a dream, wasn't it? To think we could reclaim it. We built it all ourselves. Before this all began, I sent my wife and daughter away to the province. If there's a chance, I might see them again. I'll, I might see them again. I'll take it. So take me. Take me with you. Please. Don't touch this. Now you let me touch it. Well, got the arthritis sorted in the end. All it took was a few adjustments, and now it works as well as it ever did. From what I can tell, the one in that room is also functioning as normal. That's where you lot are staying, isn't it? Now that most of us are packing up and leaving this place, I reckon there'll be more use for me and my skills over at your camp. And we welcome you, maybe, if you don't kill us. Oh, it's you. The one who treated me with such kindness. I heard from the others that you're not from around here. Huh. I thought you were one of us. Not that it makes makes much difference now. Bloods, migrants, savages. After a while, the word starts to lose meaning until all you have left is anger and fear and hate. And I'm too tired. Amen. I'm too tired too. If you and yours have come to offer aid, I'd be glad to accept. We have much to discuss. Our rescue, the attack on Camp Broken Class. What we hope to talk about with Quintus. But all of that can wait. More urgent matters demand our attention. Are there are any of the refugees willing to come to our camp? Think the 12. Think the 12. You and I should go first and secure the route back to Camp Broken Class. With all the creatures in tempers skulking around, I expect we'll have our hands full. This should come in handy. Conqueror's chain. Curiously of our Losman friends. I'd save it for the tempered though. I'll mark a few points that need surveying on your map. Once you've taken care of the riffraff, we'll meet back at our camp. Ugh. Why am I just running for? I have a borrow bike I could use. Maelstrom Delegate. Get my thing ready. Separate some weird deer like thing. Come on, go faster. I'm about to lose my thing. Oh, I have to. Okay. Huh. Okay. I was trying to. Oops. Whatever. Is my running fast then? If hit run, might as well run. Okay. You're over here. Hope you don't try to chase after me. I'm gonna have to renew my thing manually. It's whatever. I have to go around. Oh, say, what, what are you doing? Are you actually doing something, or you just wanted to stand there looking pretty? Oh, there you are. As expected, I ran into a few P's who went down without much of a fight. The temper provides somewhat troublesome, but those chains should keep them under control until our allies take them into custody. With that taken care of, I'm to gather a few supplies and then return to the station. While I see to that, will you mind appraising Lucia of our progress? As it happens, I have some rather pertinent information from our recent scouting forays, but I'll save that for later. First things first, and all of that. Oh, there you go. I was informed by Quanto's death, suicide. It must have come as a great shock to his men. What of the refugees? I'm told some were receptive to our proposal, but I will hear your first-hand account. That so many did not hesitate to accept proves how desperate their situation has become. We'll do our best to make them feel welcome. The troops who participated in the ambush are no exception. They will be afforded the same treatment as any other refugees. Uh, preferably notwithstanding. After all, even if I wanted to make an example of them, there's no one left to learn from it. We would tell our allies of the We would tell our allies that these soldiers were acting under the direct orders of their lectures, and that following his suicide, they offer a full and unconditional surrender. Perhaps Qantas thought that he had lived. He would be tried as a war criminal, and his men punished with him. Perhaps by taking his own life, he hoped to absolve them of any uh, culpability. Or perhaps, like too many others, he was a true believer to the end. Who can say? I didn't know the man or his heart. His reasons, noble or otherwise, died with him, and it falls to us to clean up the mess. Uh, what did I got? Headband. Uh, Come on, move up. Hmm. Oh, that's still a lot better than what I have right now. So, yeah, I think I have all the preferred care right now. Ugh. I assume you're curious about the matters have progressed here in your absence. Quite well, as it happens. It looked like it rained just a little bit outside. Now that we've procured uranium from Tabor's Den, the recently repaired heaters can provide much needed warmth. Furthermore, we've prepared sufficient food for everyone. Those from Therim shall find a hot meal waiting upon their arrival. There's one for you, so go ahead and get some well-earned rest. I believe that we're capable of wheeling a ladder or two without your assistance. On her way, my asked that you seek Al Yastola. She was but recently attending to the wounded, but she's meant to be taking a rest herself. See that she is. So you're telling me to actually go and slap her around a little bit? Yes, yes. I have been taking proper breaks and imbibbing sufficient water. But what of the Warrior of Light? You and the twins have an established history of reckless uh, disregard for your own well-being. We're all fortunate not we're all fortunate that none of you lended yourself in my care. I've already quite I've already quite enough to deal with between the tempered and the first wounded. Alas, though I can mend their bodies, the toll their experience have taken on their hearts and minds is another matter altogether. For their sakes, we must live we must live river, but nor must we rush ahead to eagerness to see the day won, and in so doing invite disaster. Upon settling down for supper, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended to set sufficient time, blah blah blah. Yeah, like sure. Let's do this. The question is that they're going to be forces.
Is that all of them?
Oh, there's forces.
The last of those who agreed to join us, yes.
We left heaters and provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's earned a rest. We'll see to those in need of medical attention, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
Some hot soup.
Warmth. At last.
Marvelous, isn't it? All thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add. On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
Hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment, but it was our Minson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
Well, be that as it may, we single-handedly got the interior heating up and running again, didn't we?
The hells you did? We were there every step of the way.
We? You barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
I
Fight!
damn sight
Fight!
more than you,
Fight!
you lily-livered bilge-rat.
Fight! Fight! Throw some punches!
Back.
Throw some punches!
Mate.
Quick!
I will not stoop to your level.
Here.
Damn. No punches from flying.
At ease, man. There's nothing funny in it.
Yeah, man, we're all in the same boat together.
Alamigo, but was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Apparently, it's adapted from a steppe recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
It's a bit too flavorful for my liking.
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
It's the little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
There, buddy. That's right. There must be a leak inside this house.
I know this is not a dream, and yet... I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination, that my world had been forever changed. And just as I had grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible. Were it not for you and your fellow scions, the rifts between man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged. The Grand Company of Eorzea, the Ilsabard contingent, we owe it all to you. We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter.
Okay, so as do I, we often don't have the luxury of choice.
I'm honored to fight by your side. As an Eorzean and Garlean both, I shall do all in my power to bring my peoples together.
It is a remarkable achievement.
Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
Would that it had come sooner.
Indeed. Too many are not here to see it. And yet, there is a warmth in my breast, as if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean. On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass me by.
There's that flower again.
On behalf of the Valiant Empire, thank you for inviting me.
You have gained the power. Oh no!
Emperor Varus?
They are being tempered. The talismans. Quickly!
Too late.
Save me, brave hero! Ahem. My lord has requested your presence, and I would hate to disappoint him.
So while everyone's getting mind fucked right now, I've been stolen.
The experiment
Been kidnapped.
was a success, but I fear our time is short. I shall begin the preparations.
Preparations for what?
Now, it is time for you to awaken.
And without further ado,
Good morrow to you. Here, have a taste before it gets cold. Oh, but be sure to remove your helmet. Take a moment, too, to familiarize yourself with that borrowed flesh. So, how does it feel? I, for one, find those first moments within a new body to be most refreshing. We had a Magitech engineer by the name of Aulus to thank for this method of soul extraction and implantation. I believe the two of you met briefly in Alamigo.
name sounds familiar.
His was a rather sticky end, wasn't it? Thankfully, he was thoughtful enough to leave behind his mind-jack technology. I took the liberty of making some improvements and selecting you as my esteemed test subject.
Give me back my body. This is such a pain in the ass, sir.
Come now. To us Asians, it is no different from trying on new clothes. Why not make the most of it by partaking in this fine cuisine. I must say, I have gone to great lengths to reunite you with my lord. When I discovered that his friend was in this neck of the woods, I suggested
He is like,
inviting you over for dinner.
it's fine. He's like completely on phase. Like, yep, whatever, man.
He never deigned to respond.
You're interrupting my dinner.
As a resounding yes. Oh my! Daddy is pleased his grumpy little boy has finally found his playmate. Ah, exposition is in order. The Garlean Empire has long outlawed all forms of religion. No gods to worship, no risk of summoning. Brilliantly simple. But people being people must turn to something or someone in their hour of need. Who then?
Me.
Why, His Radiance the Emperor, of course.
No, not him. Not the Emperor. Me. You need to. You need to be only me.
Has seen better days. The legendary Solus Zosgalvus, dead. Provinces near and far in open rebellion. Our bold new emperor assassinated. And that last one even sparked a civil war. What rotten luck. The people cried out for salvation. Their earnest pleas, one might even call them prayers, a supplication united for the Empire to reclaim her former glory. And so their will did manifest, channeled through the corpse of none other than Emperor Varus himself. And lo, the savior.
Wow, you are one ugly son of a bitch.
The Garlean spirit. There.
Oh, sorry. I pressed enter way too fast.
It calls to its subjects, compelling them to take up arms and fight. And just as the wealth and power gravitate towards the Empire's capital, so too does ether from every corner of the globe. The towers with which you and your allies have been so preoccupied were created as an extension of Anima itself. An ingenious design. Would you
Sure.
not agree, my lord?
Yeah, you're just like, I really don't give a fuck. Just leave me out of it.
Does the pursuit of prey you have bested before excite you? Of course not. Absent the challenge, the thrill, your prize is a hollow victory. Butchery.
Can't believe he actually talked for once.
Perhaps you think that to be the extent of my promise. I have no doubt fallen in your estimation since Alamigo. Fair enough. But do not let your disdain deprive us, of an opportunity to craft an even more majestic moment of euphoria. I have been honing my craft as I set the stage for our reunion. Wheresoever there is suffering and despair, you appear to fulfill your duty as defender of this star. The chaos and destruction that my hordes have wrought are my gifts to you alone. At a loss for words? No matter. As you will learn, I have only just begun.
Oh, will you not finish your meal?
Nope. What was I my meal for?
There is
Oh,
only one
sorry, you're talking to the Lord.
sate my hunger. And it would seem my friend has lost her appetite. I hoped this display of civility might prove an entertaining diversion, but clearly we are above such pretensions.
Damn straight. Gonna be kicking your ass later.
While my lifeless body was in the possession of the Ascian, I too claimed another's as my own. It was an enlightening experience to fight in an unfamiliar form. Flaws and failings in my technique were plain to see. Whence rises one's true strength? The flesh? The soul? Perhaps you should like to discover the answer for yourself.
Hey, my body.
Or together.
The fucker took my body.
Oh dear! Whatever would happen if my lord were to greet your friends as you? I shudder to imagine what carnage he would wreak. We'd better hurry if we want to avert the bloodbath. You can thank me later for my generosity.
Well, this is interesting.
Ah, there it is. Your camp, I believe. If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that you, the other you, is making her way there as we speak. Alas, this you will have to walk from here. Or run, if you can manage it. My lord would be cross if I made it too easy. Such ingratitude. I'd not squander this fighting chance. After all, you've obstacles enough to overcome. Right on cue. Tempered soldiers, withstanding orders to kill those not sworn to Anima. Under normal circumstances, you would make short work of them. But on this occasion, the odds are not so heavily stacked in your favor.
What's up with the extension, this expansion, and wanting to take away my body? Oh man, that's gonna suck. Okay. Okay, I think I have an idea of what I need to do. Skip the cutscene because you've already saw that. Let's proceed with easy. I mean, we're normal. Now I know what I need to do. Let's need to.
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity. Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows, scurrying about like a rodent.
Okay. You discover a medkit. Oh my god, am I really gonna have to fight you? Alright. I don't know what I need to do for this. But I'm tired. It's almost 8 o'clock. I have work in the morning. I'll get this a try maybe tomorrow? Maybe Tuesday? Maybe next week? Who knows? Whenever I'm more awake to do things. But right now, I'm not awake to do things. Like, not at all. So, yeah, I'm just going to go and, yeah. Just finding a new home. Where should we take you? Yeah, you know what? Let's go to her. It's pretty fun. She's doing like a special thing right now. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me for this shortish stream. Like I said, the stream was gonna be short today.
Just like the street
And
like a fire in a blaze.
yeah, hopefully catch you next time when I stop. You have yourself a lovely day.